my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the ketogenic journey to lose 211 pounds, and I am up from the lowest, and we are working our way back down to it. My lowest was 1 at 58.8, and in just a few minutes, you will see today's weigh-in, my ketones, my blood glucose, yesterday's macros, steps, my blood pressures from yesterday, my sleep. I'm giving you all the details this month, and it is day 20 of the 30-day no excuse challenge, trying to get to my lowest before June 17th, which is my doctor's appointment. It's a heart doctor's appointment to take me off my blood pressure meds. Yeah, but I haven't taken them in almost 24 hours. I'll explain why in the video. It'll tell you. I'll show you. Also, I started this month off at 174.0, so when you see today's weigh-in, you will see how much I've already lost even after injuring my toe. Midpoint of doing this challenge, not being able to get out of bed for almost a week, not walking, not counting anything other than the carb part, and a miracle that I actually still lost weight. And it is officially day 2 of Shark Week. Or day 1. It's like 24 hours, I guess. It started last night. So, you gotta know. This girl is happy if I even lose an ounce during this time of the month. And I can't go to the bathroom again. Keto Chow made so I can go to the bathroom no problem, but I've been taking all sucralose out of my diet the last couple of days completely. So let me go ahead and show you all those numbers, plus this morning's, what I ate, because I just ate. It's 11 o'clock now. I got 11,396 steps in yesterday, way above my goal, and I didn't even think I was going to make the 8K. I don't know what ended up happening. Let's go with my blood pressure yesterday. It was all basically low, and I still, it is 11 o'clock, and still have not taken my blood pressure meds. It's almost been 24 hours. I will take one with me just in case, but my blood pressure this morning is low too. So we're not going anywhere with that. And once again, I got 9 hours and 30 minutes of sleep. Woke up with horrible back pain again. Me and that mattress are not liking each other. Of course, it says it could take 30 days to get used to each other, but it's a lot of money, and I never have back pain like this from sleeping. So yeah, it says I had almost 6 hours of light sleep, hour and a half of deep, 2 hours and 4 minutes of REM sleep. That is the most I've had in a long time though. So sleep score is still at 89. Okay, let's start with yesterday's macros. My protein was 68, so I had 23 left. Not really good. I like to get to my protein. My fat was 107. That's fine that I didn't make it there. My calories was 1,280. I preferred it to be higher, but it's okay. 9 total carbs, 7 net carbs. My weigh-in is 166.4. So I am yeah, just, you know, doing the whole little 0.2, 0.4, 0.2, 0.4 every day right now, but it's going slowly, very slowly, but we're rocking it. I did look to see how much I've lost already this month, and I shouldn't be complaining right now, especially after all the injury, and yeah, I'm excited. Okay, glucose, 85. Not sure why it's higher, maybe because I did 2 servings of the carrots yesterday. One second. Just gotta get some blood out. .7. We finally got ketone numbers to rise. Woo! So it says I'm in low ketosis finally. This is no sucralose for weeks. This is even taking keto chow on my diet for the last couple of days. This is down to only 2 packs of sweet and low a day, only 1 pack of trivia a day. This is taking any and all sweeteners out. The only thing I am doing is 1.5 ounce or 3 ounces of carrots. This is taking my total carbs extremely low and clean to get here. I know a lot of y'all said I should try some net carbs slowly, but yeah, that's just gonna hurt my weight loss because it's going so slow. But I will later. After I get past my little weight loss goal, I'm going to try net carbs, especially during maintenance. Oh, 1 second, my bacon was undercooked. Less than 30 seconds later, it's burned. One piece is already in the garbage. I don't know if I'm going to eat all 4 that's left. I am having 3 scrambled eggs, and it was 1 tablespoon of butter with cooking. Oh, and it is 10:40 a.m. So I'm not going to show you the whole entire calendar. You can go check it out on their YouTube channel. Click their link and go over to their webpage. It is Loving It on Keto with Wendy and Harry. And today is Saturday, so we are eating regularly, 2 or 3 meals a day. Take a walk. I ended up fasting for 17 hours though. It just happened naturally. It wasn't a fasting day. It's just I woke up and ate immediately because I do my fasting like after my last meal. So, but yeah, I'm following this along with my no excuses. Slowly but steady. On yesterday's video with Wendy and Harry was complaining that he's losing slowly. And you know, she was saying how many people would be grateful if they were doing that too. I feel you, Harry. I know what you're talking about, because I should be grateful, but because I've done this train so much and I've lost so much so fast that these 0.2s and 0.4s are driving me nuts. Like, come on. I just watch all these steps and I'm eating exactly like I'm supposed to, and I've cut all artificial sweetener out almost 100%. And it's 0.2. You're gonna 0.2 me, Scal? It's driving me nuts. But at least it is going down, right? It is going down. I have lost a crazy amount for the whole entire month so far. Especially being bedridden for a whole entire week, like 8+ days. So maybe I'll make it there in time for my challenge. I have 12 days left, but if it points to me, like 0.2 and 0.4 every day, I don't know how close I'm gonna get. But then again, it was so I could get off my blood pressure meds. And right now, I've taken myself off of them. I know, y'all are probably all screaming how dangerous that is, because I also take it for a heart palpitation issue. But I was tired yesterday of feeling tired. Always sleepy, because my blood pressure was so crazy low. I don't function on crazy low blood pressure. I had crazy high blood pressure my whole life. And then they put me on pills like 14 years ago. But even during that, those pills did not bring it down this low until this year. Until the last 20, 30 pounds of weight loss, my blood pressure was still high, even on 2 different pills and everything, in way high doses. And in the last year, I've been able to go down to 1 pill, lower the pill, all the way down to almost non-existing, and then my blood pressure I can't lower it anymore, and I don't see the doctor until the 17th, and he said I could go every other day and take it because it won't cut any lower. It is a sliver, like it is 0.125, and there is no way to cut it any smaller. I wouldn't even be able to see it because you're not even supposed to cut them when they're this little anyways. So I've taken myself off of it. We'll see later this evening what my blood pressure is. If it starts to go up some, I'll take it, because he didn't say I could go every other day until I see him. This is a blood pressure medicine. Once you go on, you never ever usually get off, because of I'm taking it for heart palpitations, but I have not had a heart palpitation in almost a year. Like I've said, I've been on it, well, how many years? Yeah, 14 years now. Been on it 14 years. It's very unheard of for anyone to ever go off. And last year when I went to see him, I was close to 200 pounds, and I had already lost a crap ton of weight, right? Like, what was it? Like 168? Yep, 168 pounds already. But he still said we were not going to discuss me ever lowering my doses, much less going off, until I had hit 158. So that's why I'm trying to get there. 158 is the goal. And I was there in February. and a lot of crap went into my mouth when my boyfriend was here. He was not very supportive. He thought it was funny. He thought I should just relax. Now, we did have a discussion last night that he said that he only did that because he was just here for a short time and wanted to have fun and enjoy and wanted me to have fun. I would have had more fun if I stayed keto because I would have felt more healthy, not so cranky, and been able to do more. And I wasn't able to because I was on carbs, feeling like garbage, swelling, getting my skin bad, was bad, not fitting my clothes, not being able to breathe. I was miserable. Eating bad food doesn't make me have fun. It makes me miserable. So he said he's going to try keto for real this time. Not the keto snacks and stuff, thank God, because they're expensive anyways, but actually just meats and, you know, cabbage and just eating healthy. So my daughter will get on the train too. She's done really good the last few days. Like, I think we're on day 4 or 5 now of her doing pretty good. Maybe just 4, maybe 3, but somewhere around there. She's done pretty good. She's not on keto yet. She's just low carb because she's still addicted to the coffee frappuccino, using heavy cream instead of milk, using the unsweetened, like sugar-free, she does vanilla, and those are still 20-something carbs. So she's not on the keto train, but she is on the low carb train, and I am not knocking her at all when she calls it keto. I let her because she's proud of herself and she is making huge changes, and that's what matters. That's why I'm not going to go around yelling anymore. I've learned my lesson the first year, because I used to be one of those, like, everyone told me, oh, that's not keto. So then the first year I was like, oh, that's not keto. But then I learned I can have carrots, and most people tell me that's not keto, right? I also learned if someone's making a change and it's working and they're changing their life for the better, yes, if they were on the real macros for keto, it would probably go faster. But you should just be like, shh, and be like, if you ever want to know how it goes faster, I can help you. But the rest, don't down them, because they might stop doing it. We want to encourage them. Low carb is fine. People lose weight every day on low carb. It is perfectly fine. If I had a normal body and didn't have polycystic ovary syndrome and a bunch of other issues, I would do like a diet that actually had healthy carbs in it, you know, so some pineapple every once in a while, or grapes every once in a while, white baked potatoes, little ones with no butter. I would do that if I could, because I really enjoy those kind of foods. I can't lose weight. It doesn't matter if my calories are only 600. If I'm eating carbs like those, my body isn't going to budge. I tried for years. That's what made me 368 pounds. I was on Weight Watchers for years, was very strict about it. I could go on and on about the diets I've done. I've said them in other videos, and none of them worked. But if there were other ones that worked, I probably would have happily done them and stayed on them and never went keto. But I have to say, keto makes me feel the healthiest because it heals all the things wrong with me. My polycystic ovary syndrome, my type 2 diabetes is 100% gone now. 100% gone. My A1C is 4.9, and that was after a whole 7 weeks of eating total carbs, total junk food, like so many carbs, like hundreds of carbs a day with my boyfriend. And it was still only 4.9 when it used to be in the 6 and higher. Like, I think it was 6.7 when I first started. I never even really tracked them because I didn't want to know, because I knew they were bad. But then when I started keto, I started tracking them for fun. Also, you know, my cholesterol is finally amazing. Like, keto fixed my cholesterol, the bad and the good. Good was non-existing. Like, keto has healed me on so many ways. I can't even tell you. Like, it helps my fibromyalgia, my heart palpitations, my high blood pressure. Like, I could go on and on. So, keto is what works for me. Doesn't mean it's something, like, I hear so many people it's unsustainable. For some people it is, because it's a mental game. Right? It is a mental game. Until you get in the mental game, it is going to be unsustainable. Most people aren't going to tell you that. They literally will just say, it's sustainable. No, Not if you're not in the mental game. Like, you've got to get in the frame. Get your mind in the frame. You don't have to crucify that baked potato and say it will kill you. You don't have to crucify the bread. You have to say, if I'm going to have you, it's going to be a couple times a year, because my body's health doesn't agree with you. Okay, it's not that it's going to kill you. It's not that it's going to make you 300 pounds overnight. It just makes you feel like garbage. And if you go down that slippery road, because most people who eat bread and baked potatoes want tons of butter on it. There goes your mistake, because you can't have fat with tons of carbs. Well, a lot of people can, but a lot of us can't. So we're not going to crucify the chocolate cake. You want it at Christmas, and you're a person who doesn't fall down the slippery slide, have it at Christmas. I'm great at holidays. I don't fall down the slippery slide. As soon as the holiday's over, bam, right back on, fasting, everything to get that water weight that I put on, because it's not fat, it's water weight. So basically the point of this long twisted rant is, if your friends are doing low carb, they call it keto, and they're losing weight and they're feeling great, you don't have to correct them. I've learned that it doesn't help them, it just makes them upset. Sometimes it throws them off the train. Just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. And you know, like, if they continue, you can always say later, you know, there's tons of ways of doing keto and low carb. See, I tied them together now. Because, yes, they're two different things. Low carb, you're really not burning ketones. Keto, you're burning ketones. But either way, you're eating extremely low carb. Low carb. So, and when I do net carb, my total carbs are really high. It's like doing low carb, not keto. Because 20 net carbs, well, let me tell you, that can get you into 100 total carbs. So that's a low carb diet. That's not really keto unless you're a bodybuilder or a construction worker or someone who's really physical. And I don't take ketones, because if you take ketones, of course, it's going to show you're in ketosis. I never take ketones. I want to know what my own body is doing. But that being said, I have to go. I forgot. I have to be at Sam's in like 45 minutes, and it's over 45 minutes away to pick up an order, plus go in the store and buy some stuff. So I always order the soft drinks, the bottled waters, anything heavy and big like that for pickup. And I go in the store, get what I need, and then I go to the car, drive to pick up, and have them loaded, because I cannot lift those big things of water and stuff without getting hurt. And I buy multiple ones. So that's how I do it. So I gotta go do that, and I have a pickup this evening at Walmart, and I'll show you what I buy. I don't even know if I am buying anything for me yet. Right now, so far, the list is just for my daughter and parents. Okay, so I'm gonna step back and show y'all my little outfit that I am wearing today. I haven't really done a full body video in a while. This is flowy, very loose. It is a medium from Kohl's. I have my medium yoga leggings on. My booty's looking big in them though. It is that time of the month. But this is my little outfit for the day. I was a little nervous because I do have loose skin right in here. But my daughter said it looked cute on me. I wore a peach one the other day, so I was like, okay, it's like a silk, whoops, a silk-like material. My bra's a little loose, it won't get any tighter, so I might have to buy a smaller round the bra again. But, you know, after, what, 4 months or so, they start stretching out, and you gotta buy new ones anyways. At least with Victoria's Secrets, that's what's happened with mine. And I put my little headband on, did my little crazy makeup. I was like, let's look cute while we go out today. But yeah, so this is what I'm looking like. Some days I look smaller, some days I look bigger, no matter what the scale size. It's weird. I think it's just swelling. Of course, my body's still trying to purge 5+ weeks of ibuprofen around the clock. So I am going through that right now. So I'm going to go take my blood pressure, get myself together, and get out of here. I guess I'm not going to be buying anything. Came all the way from Sanford. And this is what we got at Sanford. Not Sanford, Sam's. And I've come from Sanford. No chicken. No, mainly anything. Sitting here waiting for the heavy stuff to come out. Ooh, my face is kind of glowing today. Up in the sun, I did too much makeup. Oh, and here it comes as I start recording. But did you see? They have no meat at all, or eggs, or anything at all. About when you do pickups, you get a bag with some presents, and there's actually something I can have. A lot of times there's beef sticks or candies. I can't really have these, of course, but I can have this. I'm not going to drink it. No, because I'm doing no fake sugar right now. But that is something that if I was just doing normal keto, I could have. So that was a nice thing to see in there. So it looks like I will be paying a visit to the meat market probably and to Costco this week sometime. Not tomorrow or today because Costco is Mad World on the weekend. Maybe I'll wait until Tuesday, give them time to restock from the nightmare because we need some eggs. I do have some pickups for Walmart, which is the heavy cream and stuff, so I got lucky with that. As long as it's in stock. Ooh. Not for me, but for my mom and my daughter. Also, Fairlife has a 2% type milk that I'm getting my daughter to try since she hates the one that's whole milk. She says it tastes like cream, so maybe she'll like the 2%. I'm hoping. What else? There's something else I wanted to tell y'all. I'm having some sinus issue. The last few days I tried to go down to 1 Claritin a day. It doesn't work for me, and I use the knockoff brand Loratadine, so you can get like 4 months. Well, it would equal more than 4 months if you don't take 2 a day for $10 at Sam's, but I got a prescription, which I don't even know why I do the prescription because it ends up making me pay $3 a month to pick up my prescription. It would be cheaper just to do the Sam's one. Yeah, so I have a lot of pressure going on. It's hard to focus right now. I feel the pressure. I really do have to take 2 a day. I've been doing it for 14 years as well as blood pressure meds. Otherwise, I get tons of pressure in my face, my nose, my ears. It's because it's North Carolina. In other states, I don't have to take it at all. I'm allergic to North Carolina. Maybe one day I can move back to Florida or somewhere. But for now, this is where I live, and I have to pay with 2 Claritins a day. I was really upset though about the meat and eggs. Like, I know I could just go buy some hamburger meat, or I could go to the meat market, but I wanted to buy in bulk. I was trying to do a whole, get my parents' meat, my meat. We share meat too, so buying in bulk makes it cheaper for everyone. But guess that's not happening. And me and Costco meat, I mean, I can eat it, it's just not my favorite. I don't always feel the best on it, and I'm also trying to not eat too much chicken breast, and their bulk chicken breast is way more and wouldn't all get eaten. I know I could share with honey, but it wouldn't get eaten because it's way less. It's cheaper and less in the packs at Sam's. So in the end, they equal the same price, but it won't spoil on me. Which reminds me, that's one of the things I'm picking up this afternoon or evening at Walmart is Honey's food. He really loves the ones with the gravy. He was walking better today. I'm wondering if he is getting in fights at night, if he's hurting himself, because he was doing fine. And then all of a sudden couldn't move his back leg again and was limping on it and having issues again and crying. And today he's better. So either the pain medicine worked yesterday, or he's just getting in fights or hurting himself. Because I don't understand the whole better, not better, better, not better. He doesn't have a fever. It doesn't look like he has an ear infection to me. I can really tell when he gets ear infections now. I know the signs. It's like a kid. And I do have still tons of antibiotics for that. I have ear wash for stuff. I know I need to go get his little flea tick treatment to put on his body. I wish I had enough money to write regularly take him to the vet, but the biggest thing here isn't like I could take him to the vet right now, try to get pain meds, but the problem is he won't let me. He goes insane now that he's not so sicky, and he bites and scratches. There's no getting near a vehicle. He loses his crap, and because of his little heart murmur they heard, they don't want his heart going insane, and it goes insane. You can feel it, and you can look at the fear in his eyes, and I can't do that to him. I just can't. It's a long little drive, and until he lets me, there is no going to the vet. I can't give him, like, torture him like that. I can't watch it. Now, if he was in severe pain and not moving around, then he doesn't fight you, and I'm like, okay, we're going to the vet. But my poor little baby, like the vet said, he's never going to be okay. He's just going to be, yeah. I really want to get a hold of the new kittens and at least go get them the shot so they won't catch it. But there's no way. I've tried it over and over again. They don't come to food. They're still little. We tried it with Honey and it didn't work either when he was little. So, I don't know. But anyways, back to keto. I guess I'm probably eating hamburgers today again. I do have a hamburger patty for today and tomorrow, if that's what I decide to eat again. Like I said, right now my meal choices are pretty boring, but you can really spice up keto and try all different things, especially if you have no issues with ingredients or net carbs. Unfortunately for me, to actually lose weight, I have to watch everything, and now I've learned that the higher fat is helping me better than the higher protein at this point in my journey, which is crazy because higher protein was always the way for me to go to lose weight. I've had to mix this up so many times. I only lost on net carbs the first year at keto. After that, I could no longer do net carbs and lose weight. Whether I was doing high fat or high protein keto, it didn't make a difference. Net carbs, I just can't lose. Now maybe if I did net carbs saying totally no more than 50, but when I do net carbs, it's 20 net carbs, and whatever it totals, it totals. So, but I'm wondering if I would lose more if I wasn't having the carrots. I noticed before in the past it could slow me down a little, so I won't be having carrots today, even though they are so yummy and they make me so happy. Those 3 ounces of carrots is about 6 total carbs, and they make me thrilled to eat them. I really love carrots. I really love cucumbers too, and I ate the crap load the first year, but they seem to stall me ever since. But since I can't go to the bathroom, sometimes cucumbers help me because it's loaded with water. So I am thinking if I still can't go Sunday or Monday, I'm going to get some carrots and cucumbers together and have that be like one of my meals, and maybe keto chow. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I'm still going to stay on my macros. I'm just trying to think what will help me go potty without having to just do keto chow only, because that does work. But I'm kind of starting to finally feel good, and I don't want to mix it up by, throwing in tons of sucralose and different things like that. So we'll see. Hopefully I can go potty soon. This is not a keto issue. This is a me issue. I've had this my whole life, including as a baby. And I have to down I have to down so much water to be able to go to the bathroom properly. It's crazy. It's really hard. Or I can have perfect keto cookies and go to the bathroom in the hour or so. Go figure. Those 2 low protein cookies, but that is way above my total carbs, so that's not happening. I also get these issues from taking too many ibuprofens too long too, because I was on them for 5+ weeks, over 3 pills a day, and I've been on it since I was 13 for almost Come to find out, I'm 43 according to my mother. It wasn't, when it was my birthday this year, I guess decided to stay 42 because my brain still says I'm 42. Like, last year didn't count, and my brain just will not remember I'm 43. Like, all of 2020 didn't count, so I'm still 42 because I didn't live last year. So my brain is saying, nope, you're still 42. I think I'm just going to stick with 42 the rest of my life. So, it's not like you can tell a difference between 42 and 43 anyways. At least not on me. Thank God. I was really nervous because, you know, when you lose a gobble amount of weight like I did, I need to add up how many sticks of butter that is again. It's insane. But when you lose that much, your skin sags, which gives you wrinkles. And I am so blessed. And I swear it's the collagen, people. I will swear to it forever because when I drink my collagen religiously, holy crap, and I've done it for over 2 years, I have noticed a difference in the last 2 years on my skin texture, and there's no wrinkles, there's no, this tiny sagging, and there should be a lot, because my chin was down here, like this double chin was touching that, so you can see it really well in my picture of my pink shirt with my head turned like that. You can see how big it was. I had bigger pictures, but X's were in it, and they somehow mysteriously disappeared off my computer, which I didn't delete because I wanted to cut them out. But I think they removed them when they saw me all those years ago because it was an old computer. So I don't have that many pictures because I was so embarrassed about myself. I didn't take them. I didn't let people take them, and if they took them, they didn't tell me. So I never saw them. I only have a few pictures here and there, and I wished anything I had, like the bathing suit picture. Oh, I weighed 100 pounds more than that bathing suit picture. One I show, I got up to 368, and that picture, well, I got up to 400, but 368 is when I started keto. So that's what I count for my weight loss journey with keto. But that bathing suit picture, I'm not even 300 pounds in. So the only one that's the closest, the one is the one in me and the pink shirt. That is the closest to the 368 mark. I wish I just had all of the pictures. And now I wish I just cut myself out of pictures instead of burning pictures of X's that were in them so I could have some more to show. But, you know, in the moment, we don't think about that because at that time I thought it was always going to be fat. Didn't want people to see an X in it, much less my fat body. Never knew I would be this. Walmart has kind of pissed me off, though, because, alright, so I bought a size large dress, even though I normally wear mediums, because I wanted it kind of baggy. It's one of those that go really tight around your boob area, like right below your boob area, your rib cage area. It sucks in. So I bought a large because I was afraid of a medium being too tight. So a large is 11-13, and there was this beautiful shirt I bought that's a button up, and I wanted it loose, so I bought a large, 11-13. So the dress is extremely big in areas, but I'm still gonna keep it. But the shirt has to go back because it doesn't fit my shoulders, and it's a cutoff shirt. It stops right here. It doesn't fit my shoulder area or my breasts. They would never be in a million years, even if I lost 30 more pounds, that I could fit it. It is a small. It is not 11-13 at all. No way, no how. So I hate these brands who can't get their sizing right because I wear, it is no borders, and I wear smalls and mediums. All my other shirts from them are smalls and medium. But this one stylish shirt, the large, is a small, marked as a large. That's all I can say, because that's the material. It's smaller than a small, and it's supposed to be baggy on you, so it doesn't make sense how they made it. And I love it, and there's no way I'm going to find a bigger size. And it's so me. It is so me. Because I'm noticing the more weight I lose, that flippy things, wearing the little flowy type clothes and bell-bottom jeans. And I wished I grabbed my bell-bottom jeans today. It would have looked cuter, but I wanted the longer pockets. But yeah, totally me. Platform shoes. That was my style when I was younger, but I could never fit it because of my weight. And now I can fit it. There's a lot of my medium clothes that I'm not crazy about, and I was going to get rid of, but my daughter really wants to try keto for real, and she really loves some of it, so I'm just going to keep it, and I'm really going to hold her hand and try to help her get as small as she can, because a year ago, she was in larges and extra larges, so maybe we can get there if she can just stay away from french fries and stuff. But I'm gonna encourage her as much as possible, and when Dino gets here, she promises to get in the pool with us, she promises to go for evening walks with us, and when the virus goes away, she wants to go to the gym with us, because she'll be 16, so she's legally allowed to go to the gym now. And she wants to use the gyms that we have at home, or we'll have. I'm trying to save up some money and buy one. So and y'all all help me with this. All y'all watching my videos, liking, sharing, it is helping me. Like right now, the money I make a month, which is about $100 right this minute, from YouTube a month. I know it's not a lot, but it pays the payment for the bed and that I got and dresser. So even though the bed is not comfortable right now, and I might have to put a padding on my side because it's really hurting my back. I mean, after I wake up, I'm perfectly fine, but I am waking up with my back cramping in the night. And this is the third day. And of course, when you go to the website, it says it takes over 30 days for you and the bed to get used to each other. So I'm giving it 30 days before I push cushions on it. Of course, I could send it back and get a different one, but the problem is Dino isn't going to like the softer one. And I know the softer one will work for me, but it won't work for him. So I went with the medium. And the medium is way harder than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't hard like that in the store. But like I was saying, the $100 I get from y'all watching is paying for it right now. So I'm very, very grateful for that. And the more that people share my videos and like them and put comments on it, the more other people can see it, and then I can make a little more money. I actually spend a lot of time every day making these videos, like hours making them, putting them together, trying to think what to talk about. So it's a full-time job. It really is. It really is. And I know people think I'm crazy doing a full-time job for $100 a month. But one day I might make more from it. Maybe. But I do enjoy it, and it is my goal. And my goal is to be able to survive on doing, helping people on keto. Helping people get healthy and lose weight, whether it's from YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, actually in-person coaching, which I really want to do once COVID's over, or over the internet coaching. I really want to do that too. My daughter wants me to set up a web page, but that costs money each month, so I haven't done that yet. A lot of people's told me I should do it. I'm just worried that it's a lot of money just to throw away. Most web pages are anywhere between $20 and $30 something or $40 a month. And we all know I suck at blogging, but I can try. It's really hard for me to keep up with all these different places every day. Like, I forget about Facebook, because Facebook comes with a lot of crap when you log into it. Don't get me wrong, I love my Facebook, but there are some days I don't log in for a week just because I don't want to see all the debating and arguing back and forth about politics or masks or this or that. And I mean, we all have different opinions. We don't have to fight about them all the time. I'm not saying don't stand up for what you believe in, but some of the stuff is just constant fighting. Like, they're attacking. You can say what you want on your page, but then you have tons of people come to your page and attack you for it. And it comes on your feed. And sometimes I just need breaks and not see any of that, right? Because we all need breaks. We all need mental breaks. Like, like I said earlier, it's all about mindset. If you ain't in the mental game for keto to be sustainable, it's not going to be. It is a mental game. When we go off the wagon, it's because at that moment we let other things win. We let the brownie win. We just gave up not wanting to be focused or mindset, or we just want to enjoy what was around us, and then we get back on the wagon, right? It's just about mindset. What's your mindset? Are you going off for a week and getting back on because you want to? Did you slide because your emotions got the better of you, but then you get right back up? It's all about mindset. Doesn't mean it's not sustainable just because you had some cheat days. It's still sustainable because you still get back on there. If you don't get back on there, then you don't have the right mindset yet, and it's not sustainable for you at this moment. So when people say it's not sustainable, it's because they don't have the willpower / mindset, whatever you want to call it, to be able to do it long term. That is the issue. People just, you gotta look at it that way. Anything sustainable in life if you have the mindset for it. I mean, if you have a crappy job you hate, your mindset isn't going to want to stay there. So that's not really sustainable either, is it? If you have the mindset and you hate your job and everything, but if you have a great job and you love it and your mind is set to stay for it for life, it's sustainable, right? Same with your marriage. Do you want your marriage to last forever? If your mindset is your marriage is going to last forever, even during the bumpy roads, it's sustainable. It can last. If that's your mindset. If your mindset is, well, I ain't going to put up with this shit and I'm just going to get out when I want to, well, that's not sustainable because your mindset isn't forever. It's all about the way you look at something. Makes it sustainable or not. Same with reachable or not. I want to climb a rock climbing wall, not a mountain, a wall one day. I've wanted to do this since I was 16. And one day I will, and that is my mindset, even though I'm afraid of heights. One day I will do it. I try to get my heights better and better every day of my fears and lose my weight more, build my arms up. That's one reason I was doing bicep curls and all different kind of stuff, because I need more arm strength. Right now I have none, because one day I will reach that goal. It's all about mindset on everything you do in life. It took me a long time to realize that. This year is what's really helped me realize everything in life is all about your mind. Everything you need to overcome is in your mind. Everything, including my learning disability, my spelling. I might not be able to overcome and learn how to spell something, but I can overcome the fear of telling people that I have it. I can overcome the fear of not wanting to type anything because I know I'm going to spell it wrong, and then blah, 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 and people make fun of me and my grammar sucks. Well, I've overcome the fear of that because I changed my mind. So it doesn't matter what people say or do anymore when it comes to that kind of stuff, because no matter what I do, I can't get grammar right. No matter what I do, I can't spell things correctly. So, oh well, if the people don't like it, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let it affect me mentally or emotionally like I always did in the past. Calm mindset on everything. I know, I've been rambling. This is a very long video. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will show you what I eat for dinner, and I'm going to shut up. Just remember, anything's sustainable if you set your mind to it. I know my video is crazy long, so I'll make this as short as possible. I bought 6 packs of these for the grill. 2 of them are mine, the rest are my family's. They were $1.59 a pound. They are huge. I'm gonna give dark meat a try again and just see what happens. See if, usually if it's on the grill, it doesn't make me as sick, especially if it's a leg. Thighs are different. I bought me some sirloin beef. It's still expensive. I'm not trying these right now, but I did get these for later because they've never had them and I've been dying to try them, and they do not have maltitol in them, so I'm willing to give this a try later, not now, not on the challenge I'm on right now. And I did get me 2 more things at Jack and Dill. I got us 3 steaks to share, They're sirloins. I'm going to marinate them overnight, and this is plenty for me, my mom, and daughter, because my dad will eat one by himself, and then the two of us, or the three of us, can split the other two with no problem. And this is my little haul. Their food was not a little haul. 72 is my glucose. It is 3:30. I ate this morning around 10:40 or so. I've had nothing but water since. So I was just wondering what my glucose does in the middle of the day and my ketones. I'm about to have my second collagen coffee right now. It is brewing behind me. And since I was curious, I figured I'd show y'all, because I have no clue what it's going to say. Ketones 0.5. Okay, it's almost 5 p.m. I am having 3-ounce burger, New York strip. I am having 1.5-ounce Jack and Dill cheese. I am having 3 scrambled eggs, 1 tablespoon of butter while cooking, and lots of Himalayan salt. And yes, I will probably have the keto chow tonight. We'll see. I keep saying that, and I just run out of time every night. The one bad side effect of doing normal ratio keto, high fat, it's hard to get my calories in. After my lunch or dinner, whatever you want to call it, after the burger and cheese, I'm not hungry. I so far haven't eaten the keto chow, and probably won't. If I do, I'll tell you in tomorrow's video, because I have no desire to eat anymore. I mean, it's great. It is great. It stops your snacking, everything, but it's horrible if you're not getting enough calories in. I can only eat 2 meals max, and each meal is small when I eat this much fat. But we'll see what the weigh-in says tomorrow. Hopefully it goes lower.